Hello, this is Miguel from Embargoman channel. So, this is when I have to have this Q&As for one particular YouTuber. And I mean, talking about things and talking about... Let me just explain who I am, right? So, the explanation of who I am or what I am, definitely talking about the one particular YouTuber that I actually would say to settle in things as questions and answers for Michaela. And let me ask myself, right? I live in Miami, Florida. I'm originally born in New Jersey, and I came to your country, and I know snow. I have been living in Florida for a long ass time. You know, that's part of what I am. And yes, this is just short term of everything that I have said. But I have a plenty of ambitions. I have plenty of things to come by. And I saw your video, and then like you you met your friends Rachel and June, and you have all these friends over there in Japan. So let me just ask what it is. So let me ask you a question. So what has been is like you're reading my mind. This is have been reading my mind right there. Like everybody have their ambitions to go somewhere new. Everybody has to go have their ambitions to go somewhere new is because dreams would come true. And I'm glad you make these dreams come true. So, Michaela. So how is it that your ideas and your ambitions going to Japan, and how do you go there? Where do you went there, and what is it? Do you went to college there or something like that? And that was just hoping that I was thinking, like, if my sister went to Australia for college, and then I wanted to. It's not like it's not like I was born in or raised in special education or something like that. Mental put as mentally handicapped. No, I'm labeled, but my ambition, my dreams are big, right? My dreams are big, but having these big dreams, there has been walls in my life that these ambition and dreams is always comes with obstacles. Going to one certain place, and that's it is. I think you have reading my mind, but you were blessed because going there, you went there, you lived there, you made your life there, and I'm trying to struggle with 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, you know but life just gave me different routes on the road and different paths. My stepbrother is a DJ, and he used to go by Fuego Beats, and I think I'm getting that name or whatever. New stuff, interesting stuff. That life is full of surprises, and you could get something. What it is, you heard of Forrest Gump? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. So tell me how do you get there, or have been? Let me ask you another question. Have you been to the U.S.? Have you came to Florida? Right, that's just another question. Have you ever rode the high-speed train? Right. And this is one thing is, have you ever rode the high-speed train? Because we don't have high-speed trains right here in the United States. But that's just a question with this plan of the Asian Pacific treaty, the Like they have like this free trade with Vietnam, Japan, and like we should have like high speed train, but nah. Like what happened is they just they just fail with that. We don't have the high speed train, but my sister rode a high speed train in France, the TGV. That's my sister because she went to France on her own, right? So all this came to fill in because of the coronavirus. How is it over there in Japan with this coronavirus thing? I mean, here it's like we're number one in the world with the most COVID-19, with the most coronavirus cases. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that nowadays, that back then when this thing started in China used to be number one. Then Italy came along, and then we have surpassed Italy. We have surpassed China. It's kind of crazy, and everybody staying at home. And right here, same thing as over there. Things are more relaxed or something like that, or let's see what the future could hold, right? So that's the thing that I worry about. So how is your friends over there? Because I'm just want to make 1,000 subscribers. I want to just be part of it. I want to be this big YouTuber. I'm not like saying the other YouTubers coming down there and see how they just made it big. Some for just being funny, other for just telling about making videos of new stuff. Telling videos of new stuff. I'm just trying to do that too. Now what I'm trying to do with this situation where nobody is going anywhere, everybody gonna stay at home and watch some TV. Just things are like a mess everywhere. Even though it's totally different, but things are a mess anywhere. So what else? Okay, what you find in A Micaela? Have you ever find any toilet paper over there in Fukuoka? If they sell toilet paper, all right? Do they? All right, I find some toilet paper. There's a supermarket here in Florida called Publix, but there was a dollar store right next to there. And then I went to the dollar store and I bought a bunch of toilet paper. That's what happened. But after all, there's one thing that have talk about you and Tatsu. Or now let's talk about one particular life on me that I really want to do if I wanted to make it big. Is this person that I want to consider as my significant other. I'm not gonna tell her name, but if she is watching this, I am just saying that these things that I have done with this person, and she's a Facebook friend, even though I'm just trying to make the YouTube video you seen me right here, because I'm having another YouTube video in the works called Back in the Day. Back in the day is things about the past, how things work in the past, right? So back in the day would be more like a humor or something like a comedy. It's like people who wanted to go to different places, and they want to cherish those dreams. So like you heard about it, and, oh, you know what? I'm not in New York, or I'm Miami, Florida, but if it was like heard about if you heard about the theme about New York, New York, if I could make it there, if I could make it anywhere. Yeah, even though New York is totally messed up. New York is totally messed up because I knew this thing is going on very hard. So the first thing am I just saying that this person that I like so much, kind of like kind of have even on Messenger, and we were friends, and then I'm starting to like her. When I started to like her, and then they have these things about I'm worried because if you know the thing, even though what it is things are very relaxed in Japan, like similar to the U.S. or something like that, right? The things that I have saw about what it is look, but all of this, even though there's more things I'm interested in one thing, Kayla. I mean, when I met this person on Facebook, she definitely very interesting person, very beautiful, extremely beautiful, and whatnot things going on there. And this is way back in there, like way back. I'm going way back on this. I'm using my phone and scrolling with my tablet. I'm scrolling with my tablet. All that is. And Ava said that she's pretty, and yes, she is pretty. She is very beautiful, extremely. Even with my trip to Colombia, I wrote to her, and then she was like giving me all these comments and but this is where I go ahead and feed. I'm just going there. The first thing I wanted to show you, not to show you, the first thing I wanted to read, that I wanted to read for you, Kayla, is, look, how do you met with Tatsu? Just was one question, but is when I have met this, not met, we haven't even met, but because that's what I wanted to do. This is the first thing. I waved her hand. I said, hello, you're beautiful, let's talk. She said thank you. And then, good, thank you. And it's always kind of, I'm seeing kind of you, be careful. And that's where I'm saying, she's kind of starting very sweet, very loving. She have a heart, and then we talked to each other, and then like just because I went there. It's just it's very beautiful and at a mall, And then I sing in smooth, I'm just singing smooth, and I have the bodyguard. I was because yes, I have these feelings. Then after that, it says, "Thank you, my family is good, thank you," and then she will give me stickers and a bunch of all these. At first it was like something I would seem that I like her. I got into her little by little. I got into her. I mean, I got into this woman. I mean, she could dance. She danced different things, and she showed me what like this Zumba dance. I don't know, like this like from Africa or something. And even though she lives in Japan, and then she likes even wine from Napa Valley, and she says thank you and stickers and thank you, have a nice day, and blah blah blah. And also piano teacher. That's nice and enjoy. And plus, she got money and she buys expensive stuff. Totally rich, and yeah, and an opera singer. And then first of all, and then after all this time, it says thank you for sharing my post. You're always kind of me. Yeah, I did, because she was always doing these concerts and I was sharing. That was before she was blocking me. And then before she was blocking me, there's I don't know, her birthday. Yeah, I am Latino. My family's from Colombia. And then I was doing, taking a picture when I was at Top Golf here in Florida. Yeah, and then stickers and thank you and the rainbow and so many, nice hearts and so much stuff. I was, getting into this. She was totally made me happy. She made me so happy. Is that after all, I was saying that I would like to dance with her and stuff. Yeah, seriously. And that's where and then I showed the Dance Revolution was DDR, and then she don't even play games or whatever it is, But sometimes if you could meet her, Michaela, then that would be fun. And then she says, "Thanks for caring for me." And then all of this suddenly, and it says, Thank you so much for message," until I have seen this thank yous and thanks and stickers and all these cute stuff, making me feeling so good. Even though I was in Colombia, I was trying to have another dance, even though I'm dancing salsa or merengue or other type of dances. I learned to dance tango, and definitely my ambition is going to AGT and dancing with another YouTuber. But now it's like a whole different story. I wanted to dance with this chick, and I don't know. She says I'm okay until I get into this thing, all my trips in Colombia, and sharing her some pictures and whatnot, and sharing things like little things, and she's making me happy. And after so much of that, oh, my way, like Frank Sinatra, but this is a Japanese dude singing a Frank Sinatra song, and then sharing Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving here's in November, and then we're talking about where do we want to go. My dad wanted to plan this trip to Asia. It goes from Tokyo to China to Singapore, even though with this coronavirus. It says thank you for your message. I think New York for New Year's Eve is wonderful, or going to come to Japan is only Tokyo. Tokyo's far from me, even though let me know if you come to Osaka or Kyoto. I hope to dance with you someday. It was like her name is there, and then I just I was so bluffed at the end, and then this is what you want. Even though I never been there, I understand that she said understand where I could most likely that with this thing is thank you for caring for me, and there's the latest of it, Michaela. Yes, that's right. And then about the Olympics being canceled and all that stuff, and then she says, "Don't worry about me." But I was worried. I'm very worried about her because she's going out, and she says, "Don't be sad." And then I just worry with this pandemic here, and then after that, I'm just showing after showing this, I had some bad dream. I even shared my videos dancing tango, right? So I shared this. I did some videos, and they did have, when I fall in love, she blocked me. She blocked me, but let me tell you how where this goes from, because I am worried. This is where I'm going to my, and I erase it because I know I care. I care about her so much. And then at the end, she say about okay, and she says I'm good. We were even talking on Instagram. Thank you, and she gave me a turtle with a bunch of hearts. So nice. It was nice, and I feel so wonderful. I was like falling in love, and then after that, when I was worrying about her going out, and then this woman, very beautiful. Okay, Michaela, but like she says in this where I did not understand, says, "Ha, I have work. I just take a pic from parking lot. Mind your own business. Don't message me that kind of things anymore. You're rude. It is very annoying." Then this is something wrong. This is where I kept, and I said my sister works out from home. I was very caring, and I don't want her to get sick. And then after that, and She says, "You're very annoying. Don't write me anymore. If you keep it, I'll block you." You know, and that's it, Kayla. Michaela. I just wanted to start, and I wanted to meet my significant other and start a new life. If I make it big. And then I was thinking, I'm gonna have further horizons, and then forget about Tokyo, maybe Fukuoka, right? Because I heard of that. I don't know if there's any. What else? Other questions to ask Michaela? If there's any tango clubs in Fukuoka, because I would like to have this woman meet, and you have to be friends with her. I mean, you have to be friends with her. Don't mention about me. Mention that, okay, there's a club, and I have, and then when I have come, what I appears, but there's something that I want to say to this person. I wanted to say to the person who had blocked me on Instagram, Facebook, and even though you don't use a Twitter. Look, I am not annoying. I always care for you. I always care for you because even though you blocked me, even though I was just right here in this room, I was crying. I was crying too much because I knew I wanted. I feel bad of what's going on right here, and I haven't have nothing to. I haven't shared everything. I haven't even shared my feelings to the woman who does block me. This is Michaela. Listen, that I'm talking to the woman that just didn't just listen to me. I am in love with you, and this is why I cry here, and this is just my escape. Why I am crying? Why did I kept crying at night? And why? Because there's one thing. There is this person, and talking about this person is kind of like makeup is some dude in the basement, and then I was like, either way, send me some pictures of some model, and there's some fake person right there somewhere in this world try to screw me over my feelings. So, and it didn't happen before. It happened with somebody else having pictures of some Japanese model or something. That's in my Yahoo chat days, right? Yahoo rooms, alright. So probably it's just in the past, right? That's back in the days. So to Michaela again. Alright, I'm just saying I'm talking to the woman that blocked me. But if you find, I know there's a description in one of your videos. I wrote a comment. If you find her, be friends with her. Don't tell about me. Just tell about where's gonna be a place for a tango club, because that's for her near to where she at. Then to go all the way to Tokyo, you know, that's what I said, that you make your life over there, and probably if I go there and visit that town, I might be part of that town too, part of the community. If either way, if she doesn't want me, I may as well go to a different route. I'm just thinking of going to priesthood. I'm Catholic. No, this is my choice of a sexless life. It's like being a Catholic priest. There's no romance involved, or no children or anything. If I take that route, then I'm just going with the flow. I'm just going with the flow. The only difference, I'm in another country where 1% of the population are from or are based of Christian beliefs. People of Christian beliefs, Catholic, Protestant, whatever, 1%. And then I just be part of the, growing trend over there, right? So that's the kind of mentality that I got now, that if a woman that I'm telling you about rejects me after a dance, and I want to say why, I explain to her why she is crying. Her names are right there in the comments that I live in your video. But please, because the last thing I see is about your dogs. about the day with your pets, and days with and you go to the day cafe and whatnot in Fukuoka. But and even though there's a song, it's from it's like bachata song, right? It's a Latin dance, and yeah, you could find out it is a song about the town that you have lived, Michaela, that you live. All right, I mean, and that's for my questions and answers for you. And the thing why sometimes I'm feeling blue, it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel upset or something like that. If you broke with Hatsu, I think I see him. He's a really cool guy. But one of these days, there's in the end, there's a rainbow. I mean, there's a sunny day every day. You meet somebody new, and then you have your experience. Like nobody's replaceable. Everybody is unique within their own way, and that's the reason why I might just say this. I'm gonna explain to this woman that I am raised in a special ed, and the way I am raised special ed on my life is because I was like labeled as mentally handicapped. That's the problem with me. Just tell her that before, after you tell them that I know this person who is a very nice. I am very nice. Tell them that I'm a very nice person, and that that I'm just labeled like little man messed up. But I'm sweet and whatever. Why? Because that's who I am. That's who I am, Kayla. So for folks who have been seeing this video of me questioning Q&As from Michaela, so subscribe to the Embargoman channel, and please give me all your support and everything, because there's other links of me that you need to support, because even though I might not be there, but please give me your support, and please give me a lot of subscribers. I need to monetize my channel pretty soon, because I want to make it very big on YouTube, and that way I could go to the place I dream to go one of these days. And I hope that this COVID-19 thing will be over, and somebody could get out in peace without worrying a thing. Goodbye, folks.